The first topic in this chapter is what is environment? Environment means everything that is in our surrounding. For example, plants, animals, trees, etc. Then, on 5th June, every year, World Environment Day is celebrated. I think all of you got answers for the questions I asked. Okay? Then, do you know from which word environment is derived? Anyone? Okay. The word environment is derived from a French word environner, meaning neighborhood. Now you understood what is environment, when is environment day, then from which word the word environment is derived. Next topic is components of environment. There are 3 components of environment. They are natural, human-made, human. Now we are going to learn what are the components of natural environment. Have you any idea? Natural environment refers to both biotic and abiotic components, or otherwise we can also say that natural environment is made up of 2 kinds of components, that is abiotic and biotic. Then there is a question, isn't it? What is abiotic and what is biotic? Can you say answer for these questions? I think all of you have studied this in your lower classes, isn't it? Okay. Abiotic means non-living things. We can also say that abiotic is the world of non-living elements. Let's see an example: soil, rocks, sunlight, land, temperature, water, etc. Then, biotic means living things. Biotic is the world of living organism. Then, what are the examples for biotic components? Okay, plants, animals, human beings, etc. The environment we can divide into 4 spheres, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. We know that land, water, air, plants and animals comprises the natural environment, isn't it? Now are you familiar with the meaning of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere? Okay. Lithosphere is land, hydrosphere is water, atmosphere is air, biosphere is plants and animals. Students, listen. From this portion, there may be a chance of question for your exam. What are the major components of natural environment? Okay. So, your answer should be lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere are the components of natural environment. Then we can learn in details about lithosphere. Lithosphere means solid crust or top layer of the earth, that is land. It is made up of rocks, minerals, Then it is also comprise landforms such as mountains, plateaus and plains. Lithosphere is important for human beings. What is the reason? Because it provided us forest. Then grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlement. It is also a source of mineral wealth. Okay. Then next component of natural environment is hydrosphere. From the slide itself, you can understand that hydrosphere comprise various sources of water and different types of water bodies like river, sea, oceans, etc. The domain of water is referred to as hydrosphere. We know that it is essential for all living organisms. Next is atmosphere. From the slide itself, you can understand that the atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. Do you know that? The gravitational force of earth holds the atmosphere around it. Okay. Another feature of atmosphere is it protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. Scorching heat means having a high or higher than desirable temperature. It is also consists of a number of gases, dust and water vapor. Any changes in the atmosphere produce changes in the weather and climate. From the image you can understand, isn't it? Plants and animals together make biosphere. Okay. Another point is that biosphere is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air interact with each other to support life. Then next topic on this chapter is water ecosystem. Have you any idea? Ecosystem means it is an interaction between all living and non-living components. All plants, animals and human beings depend on their immediate surrounding. Often they are also interdependent. For example, plants depends on sunlight, water, etc. Animals depends on water. At the same time, animals also depends on plants. That is why it is said that they are also interdependent. So we can say that this relation between living organism as well as relationship between the organism and their surroundings form an ecosystem. Other words, we can also say that ecosystem is an interaction between living and non-living components. Is it clear? Next component of the environment is human-made or man-made environment. Let me ask one question. How do human beings modify the natural environment? Human beings make vehicles, building, roads, machines, etc. So, from this, it is clear that Human made environment means the elements made by human beings. For what? For their activities and survival. Human environment. Have you any idea what is human environment? Human environment means interactions between human system and ecosystem. We know that man learned to grow crops, the wheel was invented, surplus food was produced, barter system emerged, trade started, commerce developed, transportation become faster, communication become easier. So we can understand that human life is closely related to the environment on the earth. That is human environment. Human environment consists of human beings themselves as an individual, a family, community, and the whole society that interacts in the form of social, political, religious groups and affect each other's lives. So we studied environment, components of environment, that is human made environment, natural environment, human environment, then components of natural environment, lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere. So I hope all of you understood all that was discussed here.